From Asia News Weekly, this is Asia Now. I'm Steve Miller. Today in Asia Now, a South Korean court acquits an alleged rapist and blames the victim. South Korea is touted as a modern nation, boasting technology giant Samsung, automotive powerhouses Kia and Hyundai, and lightning-fast internet connections throughout the country. However, all is not well in the nation, as the Sewol ferry tragedy highlighted a systemic failure of safety oversight and a corporate culture full of greed. It cost the Prime Minister his job, and some citizens are calling for President Park Geun-hye to step down. However, as much as the nation has come together to address this particular problem, the issue of women's rights continues to move forward at a snail's pace, if at all. The World Economic Forum ranks South Korea 111th out of 136 nations. In fact, over the past 4 years, Korea continues to sink in the ratings. To put things in perspective, Middle Eastern countries like the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, and Qatar are Korea's peers in this study. It's embarrassing considering how much Korea values what Western nations think of it. But it gets worse. Last December, at the launch of the Korean Institute for Gender Equality Promotion and Education, Lee Yoon-sung, a professor of medicine at Seoul National University and a forensic expert, was invited to speak. This, in part, is what he had to say. Quote, "Absolutely. 100% of the sex crimes are committed by men. Men instinctively feel the need to spread their seeds to produce healthy offspring. If there is money on the street, somebody will pick it up. If there is a woman walking around with sexy clothing, there will be somebody who rapes her. If I am on a subway and a woman wears clothing that reveals her panties, or there are girls who are dressed sexily, then of course I will look at them. Aren't they dressing like that because they want to be seen?" When pressed about his comments, E responded, quote, "I will not say that I didn't say those things. I was trying to make a point that, of course, the sex criminals did something wrong, but the women could have done more to prevent it. My claims are based on facts and the theories from evolutionary psychology." End quote. So here is a professor of medicine and a forensic expert essentially blaming women for sex crimes and relegating men to simply being unable to control their urges. Now, I mentioned a few moments ago that things were going to get worse. E's comments, as bad as they were, wasn't what I was speaking about. On Friday, Yonhap News reported a Seoul National University student was acquitted of rape charges. Justice Kim Chang-suk based his opinion on the following. The accused suffers from Peyronie's disease. This ailment produces scar tissue on the male's penis and results in a sharp curve or angle. The justice reasoned that because the accused penis was so curved, the woman must have helped him insert it into her vagina. He added that the sex would have been painful, but since the victim didn't scream, there wasn't a crime. Now, granted, not much is known about the entire breadth of evidence shown in the court at this time, but on the surface, it appears the justice is following E's line of thought, which flies in the face of everything we know about sexual assault crimes. As much as the nation has risen up in protest over the Sewol ferry, it's likely that no continued outrage will be sparked by either E's statement or the case's decision. That is a crime in and of itself. If Korea truly wishes to sit at the table of world leaders and host international events like the 2018 Winter Olympics, then it's time for the nation to address all of its problems and move forward to join the 21st century. Be sure to share your thoughts and experiences on this issue in the comments, on Facebook, or through Twitter. You can find us at facebook.com/Asia News Weekly or follow at Asia News Weekly on Twitter. Links to the source articles will be made available at asianewsweekly.net. For Asia Now, I'm Steve Miller. Asia Now is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivatives 4.0 International License.